What is emotional intelligence? Emotional intelligence is the art of understanding, managing, and influencing emotions, both yours and others. It's more than just being emotionally aware. It's a blend of skills like self-awareness, empathy, self-regulation, motivation, and social finesse. Imagine navigating the complexities of relationships, resolving conflicts, or making decisions with both your heart and your head aligned. This is the power of emotional intelligence. How can we cultivate emotional intelligence? Improving emotional intelligence isn't about quick fixes, it's about commitment and practice. Start with self-awareness. Pause, reflect on your emotions, and notice their impact on your actions. Mindfulness helps too. Stay present and attuned to your emotional state. Empathy is your next milestone. Listen not just with your ears, but with your heart. Understand others' perspectives and validate their feelings without judgment. Then, master the art of managing emotions. Whether in tough conversations or high-pressure situations, practice breathing deeply, reframing negative thoughts, and responding thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively. Build strong connections through active communication and collaboration. Regular self-reflection and seeking feedback from trusted individuals can keep you on track, helping you grow and thrive emotionally. Why does emotional intelligence matter? Emotional intelligence is the foundation for building meaningful relationships, achieving personal and professional success, and living a balanced, fulfilling life. It's not just a skill, it's a superpower that transforms how we connect with ourselves and the world. The psychology behind emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence finds its roots in psychology, linking the emotional and cognitive realms of the human brain. The limbic system governs our emotions, while the prefrontal cortex handles decision-making and self-regulation. Together, they enable emotional awareness and control. Daniel Goleman, a psychologist who popularized emotional intelligence, identified its core components: self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skills. These align with cognitive behavioral principles, which suggest that our thoughts, emotions, and actions are interconnected. For instance, by challenging irrational thoughts, we can better regulate emotional responses. Empathy, a cornerstone of emotional intelligence, connects deeply with the psychological process of perspective taking, or theory of mind, our ability to recognize that others have unique thoughts and emotions. Cultivating this empathy enhances social bonds and fosters meaningful interactions. Psychology reminds us that emotional intelligence is not static. It's a skill we can hone through mindfulness, self-reflection, and learning. This malleability makes it one of the most empowering tools for personal growth and social harmony. Emotional intelligence in foreign policy and politics. In the high-stakes world of politics and foreign policy, emotional intelligence is an invaluable asset. Leaders, diplomats, and policymakers often face emotionally charged situations where understanding and managing emotions can make or break outcomes. Take foreign policy, for instance. Leaders with emotional intelligence can navigate complex negotiations by building trust and fostering collaboration. Empathy allows them to understand the motivations and perspectives of other nations, paving the way for peaceful resolutions. The Cuban Missile Crisis is a powerful example. American and Soviet leaders exercised remarkable emotional regulation to de-escalate tensions and prevent disaster. In public diplomacy, emotional intelligence enhances leaders' ability to communicate authentically, connect with foreign audiences, and project soft power. A leader who demonstrates empathy and authenticity strengthens their nation's image on the global stage. Domestically, emotional intelligence shapes how leaders interact with citizens, allies, and rivals. Politicians with high emotional intelligence are more adept at managing crises, calming public fears, and making ethical decisions. Their ability to navigate alliances and conflicts ensures they lead with trust and integrity, fostering unity even in challenging times. The role of religions in teaching emotional intelligence. Remarkably, the principles of emotional intelligence, self-awareness, empathy, and self-regulation resonate across all major religions. These faiths embed emotional intelligence within their teachings, encouraging followers to cultivate virtues that enhance both personal and communal well-being. In Islam, emotional intelligence is deeply rooted in the values of patience, compassion, and emotional regulation. The Quran advises, and those who restrain anger and pardon the people, and Allah loves the doers of good. 3:134. Prophet Muhammad Puake exemplified emotional intelligence, showing empathy and understanding in his dealings. One instance is his gentle approach to a grieving woman, where he acknowledged her pain and provided comfort, an act of profound compassion. His role in resolving conflicts, such as mediating between tribes over the placement of the black stone, highlights his mastery of emotional intelligence in leadership. Christianity. Christianity emphasizes love, forgiveness, and emotional control. The Bible teaches, be kind to one another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, as God in Christ forgave you. Ephesians 4:32. Jesus Christ is a prime example of emotional intelligence, connecting deeply with people from all walks of life. His empathy towards Mary and Martha after Lazarus' death and his forgiveness of his persecutors showcase emotional awareness, compassion, and self-control at its finest. Judaism. Judaism underscores empathy and emotional regulation through chesed, loving kindness, and tikkun olam, repairing the world. Moses, a key figure, displayed immense emotional intelligence as he led the Israelites through challenges. Despite their rebellion, he remained patient and empathetic, even pleading to God for their forgiveness after the golden calf incident. Conclusion: across all religions, emotional intelligence is a cornerstone of moral and spiritual growth. Figures like Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, Jesus Christ, Moses, Krishna, Buddha, and Guru Nanak have demonstrated how empathy, self-regulation, and mindfulness can transform lives and societies. Their teachings remind us that emotional intelligence is not just a skill, but a virtue that bridges the spiritual and the human, offering timeless guidance for harmonious living.